Yeah, it was great. We talked about getting back to playing our brand of basketball, and it's always going to start and end with defense. And 61-36 second half. I think they shot 37% in the second half. And the most important thing was, and my challenge to our players at halftime was, they were on pace for 40 second chance points. They had 20 second chance points at halftime. And I said, this game will be won and lost on the glass. And I showed a few examples where we were there, but they wanted it more. And so that can't be who we are. And so to hold them to 37% and only give up 4 offensive rebounds, I think is a testament to the urgency and desperation we played with in that second half to get a much-needed win.
Beginning of the fourth quarter, I think it might have been an 11-5 run. It was that bench unit that kick-started it. What did you see specifically from that group? And Christian, hits those 2 huge shots to kind of get it going.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. That group played really well. And once again, they defended, they rebounded, they ran. And, CB played well. I thought Bruce's defense, 2 blocks, 3 steals, 5 rebounds. I thought he was really good. I think Jeff Green's been playing really solid basketball for us. Thomas, and then just getting Jamal in with that second unit, I think it was great to see non-Nikola minutes go so well. I mean, we all understand that has been an issue for us during the season. So when we can play well and extend the lead, build the lead while he's on the bench, that usually bodes well for the outcome.
I know you guys have bigger aspirations, but clinch a playoff spot, clinch the division. Congratulations on your 400th win. Are those just notches in where you want to go? Do you celebrate those little moments?
I think you have to. We're not having a party. But I think you have to enjoy the moments. If you don't, I don't know why you do this. Because if your only joy is winning a championship, you're going to be a miserable person. And I don't want to be that guy. And so we acknowledged it. Obviously, winning the division, that was a goal of ours. We won it 2 years in a row. Then the last 2 years, we weren't even close. So winning the division that allows you to be in the position that we're in right now, leading the Western Conference by 5 games, whatever it is. Clinching a playoff spot with 12 games to go. This is not the end goal, but you have to enjoy the steps along the way, the small victories. And we all understand that we have a lot of work in front of us to do, but it's definitely something that we acknowledge, and I give our guys credit for bringing all those goals to fruition.
With what you shared about having the conversation with Jamal this morning, what did you like about the way that he played in this game?
Yeah, you could tell, man. I thought that starting group to start the game, they did come out with a very physical, aggressive mindset. I thought they were really trying to play the right way and kind of not being reactive, but being proactive with the physicality and aggression. Give Detroit credit. Obviously, those guys, they have not been winning games, but they have been playing very hard with the guys they have available. So we knew this wasn't just going to be, all right, they're going to roll over and we're coming in there for an easy win. But, yeah, I thought Jamal, 19 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds, and some really good defensive possessions. And that's always going to be my challenge to Jamal. It's not just about scoring. It's about playmaking, making your teammates better. It's about rebounding and, get your energy from your defense. And I thought he had a lot of good examples of that.
Your defense got so much better, or active anyway in that second half, had more success in that second half. When you guys get in trouble, do you see a trend defensively of things you don't do compared to when you play as well as you did in the second half that you do?
Well, I think, one, it always starts with our offense. So when we're turning the ball over and giving teams life in transition, that really makes it hard to defend. So offense is the beginning of our defense. But then to answer your question, Scott, it's always an aggression and a physicality. And when we're not aggressive and we're not physical and teams don't feel us, it's like a layup line out there, and teams are running script offense. And it's really easy to see when we're locked in and playing. Teams may make tough shots, but that was good defense. And, to your point, to only allow 36 points in the second half, to only allow 14 points in the fourth quarter, we saw really good examples of that. But this has to be a building block. I told our team, it's a good win. Clinch the playoff spot, win your division, that's great. Let this be the start of something special. We lost 4 in a row. Worst, lowest of the low for us during this season. Well, now let's get back to playing and go on a run here. And that's going to be a challenge going into New York on a tough matinee back-to-back.
We've only seen that bench unit, I think, this iteration of it for 2 games. Do you, maybe that's not a big enough sample size, but maybe what do you want the identity of that group to be?
Well, starting, bench, overtime, any group, the identity's got to start with defense. I mean, there's a reason from December 8th until beginning of March we had the best record in the NBA because our defense was top 6. You couple that with an elite offense, you're going to win a lot of ball games. So we saw it tonight. That second unit was great, closing the third, start of the fourth, because they were defending, they were rebounding. Bruce is a rebounder. Christian is a rebounder. You know, Jeff has been rebounding the ball well, Thomas Bryant. So if that group can defend and rebound, now we get out and run. I mean, Christian in the open court running is terrific. Bruce is terrific. Jamal, half-court transition is very effective. So I want that identity to be just defend, rebound, run, be nasty, be physical, and get some easy baskets off that defense.
Do you love the fact that a rookie is basically making it hard you not to keep him on the bench and having to play him these last 12 and get ready for the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, like it's not surprising. You know, obviously we made some moves at the deadline to bring some guys in. You know, Reggie Jackson is a pro. You know, it's not easy to not play. You know, but as I told Reggie, and I've told you guys, you know, Jamal, Bruce, and Christian have played well together this year. And I just like that combination. And that's why I went back to it against Toronto, went back to it again tonight. That's not meaning that Reggie Jackson's not going to play the rest of the season. At some point, Reggie's going to help us. But, you know, for me, Christian he just embodies toughness, aggression, defense, rebounding, winning attributes. And, you know, he's a hard kid to keep off the floor because he just makes winning play after winning play.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Nick, are you doing